So for the evaluation structure of the final project, for question number 1, the structure will be gathering secondary data and possibly having interviews, which we will dive deeper into a little bit later. For question number 2, the structure will be some self-reporting data from Sister Afia themselves and observation of patient-client interactions. And question number 3, questionnaire survey of clients and interviews, which again we will dive deeper into a little bit later. So for the data collection for question 1, the question is, how adequate is Sister Afia in managing their clients with the current employees they have? This will be a mixed method approach, and the quantitative data will be secondary data that we will be collecting. So that data includes ratio of clients to providers, percentage of canceled appointments, and square footage of Sister Afia's facility. The ratio of client and providers is collected to ensure that providers are not overworked with the amount of patients or clients they have. For the square footage of Sister Afia's facility, that would be collected to ensure that it is big enough to handle the client load they potentially could have and the client load they already have. For the qualitative data, we'll be doing interviews. The interviews will be more so of the feelings of the workers and providers of Sister Afia. So, the staff interviews of the workspace and client ratios would get their feelings on that, and also their feelings of feeling overworked, possibly, and the company themselves, how they feel. For question number 2, the question is, how effective is Sister Afia at reaching their clientele each month? Again, this will be mixed method. For quantitative data, we will do self-reporting. We want to see the ratio of returning clients, so returning clients usually mean happy clients. And for the qualitative data, we'll do interviews. And for question 2, instead of asking about their feelings, we're going to be asking staff to self-report their view of their workload. Is their workload more heavy or light compared to what they're used to or what they learned in education? Or, and then the second one, the interview we'll be collecting is client satisfaction. For data collection of question number 3, it goes, how does the Sister Afia program impact the mental health of their clients overall? Again, this will be mixed method. For the quantitative data for question number 3, we'll be doing a questionnaire, and this will be asking clients how their mental health has improved, declined, or stayed steady since partnering with Sister Afia for mental health services. And for the qualitative data, we will be doing an interview, asking clients about their continuation of the methods that they learned in Sister Afia or the programs they started in Sister Afia. If they have continued those programs, then you know that they were happy with them and that they continue to do that in the future. And for our last slide before our references, this will be about presentation to stakeholders. In the presentation to the stakeholders, data visualizations will be included in the presentation. This is exceptionally needed because visualizations help those who were not part of the evaluation process understand your methods and have data to back up your findings. We will also be having a presentation of data findings pre-evaluation and post. That way you can see the metrics for before and after evaluation. After the evaluation, we will be presenting findings after the conclusion, showing exactly what happened after the evaluation. And lastly, we will be including stakeholders and potential solutions, since we are understanding that including stakeholders makes for a better overall outcome. Thank you for listening, and here is the reference slide.